I play Minecraft. Sorry I'm late. My power supply kerploded and I had to perform surgery on it. I got it working again, although I'm running a 120mm fan in a 140mm slot, and don't ask how I wired it. But it's working, the fan's running, the power supply's back together, and all is once again well in the world. I am going to do something a little different today. I'm not going to be working on the theme park today because it's time to do a few other things that I've been planning on doing. And one of the things that I've been planning on doing for a while now is set up a auto farm in spawn chunks so that there's always food for the noobs. So I think that's going to be our plan today. Hey Turkey, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. I finally got around to streaming. I'm kind of wondering what happened here. It seems like somebody changed something, and I can't quite work out why. Yeah, Turzel did something, I don't know what. Was he trying to build something here? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll back all of the things. Piston bases. Let's have a look around here and see what's going on. I don't know what this is. Seems like it doesn't serve any purpose. Huh. So what I think we're going to have to do is just roll it all back. /LB RB area 6 times, let's do 60 days. There, everything's back to normal. Not quite. There's a workbench here that shouldn't be. Other than that, it appears that everything's back to normal. We'll have to... No, still not quite right. I'm not sure why the workbench is here. But this is more or less okay. There's some material issues here. Not quite the right materials. But that's okay. That's an easy fix. We'll go get some dark oak and a little bit of spruce. This is spruce. Not supposed to be spruce. But this is supposed to be dark oak here. So I'll run back to base and see what I got. We'll fix it up real quick. Everything will be well in the world again. Eventually, when I get there. That rabbit's been there for like forever. Poor guy. I think he spawned down here. I also seem to be getting poor performance from the proxy I've been testing. Let me go back to a direct connection and see if that's better. It's exactly the same, isn't it? No, it's actually much, much worse. Oh, that's useful. That's exactly what I was trying to do, obviously. How you doing, Panda? Is that? No, no. It's still not a. It's still not a loot crate. It's still just a cabbage. Bye, creeper. Should we go kill him? Maybe he'll drop something. Drop something cool! Yay. Gunpowder. I'm so excited. Okay. Sorry. Had to commit some violence there before I move on to the next thing. Now, where's my minecart? I think I managed to fix the bug with the disappearing entities. There was this glitch that caused entities to randomly disappear when you left an area and came back. And that seems to have gone away now. I'm still having some weird issues today, though. Or maybe I'm just imagining weird issues today. That's also a distinct possibility. I don't want the cobblestone. Make it go away. Well, I guess I got a free minecart out of the trip, although chances are it was one of mine to begin with. Have you guys seen my new globe? It's a magic head. I added a few new magic heads that are not available in the shops yet. You can only get them from loot crates, so keep your eyes open. When is the last time you had the invisible mob glitch? I think that's what I need right now. Well, I fixed it today. Gotta be more specific than that. Yeah, I think I fixed it after that. I just fixed it a few hours ago. Uh-oh. How do I get stuff? I think I'm going to leave that comment for what it is. Hey Fluffy, what's up? Stuck in AHP on the YouTube stream. I stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously these days, so if you see me talking to somebody who's not on the stream you're watching, it's probably because they're on the other stream. Either that or imaginary friends. Could be that too. What's up, Woffs? Yeah, the skin servers, they were down earlier for me as well. I'm Steve today. which is, you know, somewhat unfortunate, but hey, we can all be Steve. Oh, come on. What's with all of these random minecarts? Come back. Oh, well, that's fine. Is this still the right route? Well, let's see. Did I miss some tickets? Got AHP Turkey's protection done. I think I just forgot to close it. What's new, Woffs? Oh, I should get on the chat channel. Which is this one. And unmute, and there we are. Sorry. I try to keep the Discord channel open when I'm streaming so I can chat with people. Yeah, exactly. I have many invisible friends. Well, especially with that entity glitch, it turns out they were all invisible. It's gone. Let's see. So I just need to swap these out. Not sure what's going on up there either. Do I care? Well, I guess it can't hurt to take a look. Nothing. There's nothing going on up here. It's just a little empty space. Oh, I still need to fix that. I disabled harming yourself recently. I had it enabled for a while for things like bow boosting. The Walking Dead, has a new season started yet, or are you still catching up on the last one? It's gone. All I know is that it's gone. There we go. All fixed. Oh, Fear the Walking Dead? Yeah, I know Fear the Walking Dead. It's something I've been meaning to watch, but I never really got around to it. I might someday. Looking forward to Season 4 of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's starting up again in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I want to say the 20th, so that would be 3 weeks from now. Yeah, I guess it was probably just a natural cavern that was already there. You got a website if I want to. You can dance if you wanna. You can leave your friends behind. But your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. Okay, so, what were we going to do? I completely forget what the plan was. You know what I should do, and it's kind of dull, is I should get to work on getting that, polar bear out here. Looks like some horses spawned. We don't have any horse shortage, really, but I just kind of let them be if they spawn out in the wild. Figure somebody might get some use out of them. An Enderman was here. The swinging pick texture. I've never played RuneScape. Well, I might have played it for 15 minutes at one point because, hey, why not? But I've never played it in any depth. Sounds like you're having a lot of fun with it, though. That's cool. So what I need to do is, yeah, I need to get the polar bear out here. It's been sitting there for like forever. This pain in the butt to move the guy, though. Got a long way to go, too. I might do that off camera. It doesn't really make for an interesting stream, I suspect. I do need something while I'm here, though. Well, there's a pretty horse. Who's a pretty horsey? I don't really need any horses. Oh, come on, people. Don't do this. Okay. Really? Fine. 922, geez, that was a long time ago. Go back a full year. Alright. Just need to fix this bit over here and we'll be good to go. We have a perfectly good desert for sand, so if you need more than a few blocks, please don't dig up random ponds. I would very much appreciate that. Alright, I'm gonna head by Proton's cane farm, and I need to make a bunch of books for the essential store. It's pretty empty, so we need to fill that bad boy up. Wonder if anybody's found a rocket booster yet. I'm guessing not so much. Chicken HQ, people. That's where the chickens live. Oh, would you look at this. Alright, one stack. I have all kinds of stuff I don't really want to throw away in my inventory. Alright, that'll be enough for a stack of books. I guess that'll do for now. Thank you for voting, Woffs. I appreciate it. This is such a nice build. Oh, you know what I could also do today is see if I can come up with a way to repair the Guardian farm. That thing's been out of operation for a while now, ever since we updated to 1.9 and the glass elevator stopped working. That was a dumb design anyway. I mean, the design was good, it was elegant, and it worked well, but lots and lots of horses spawning today, huh? This is a nice one, too. I don't really need any more horses. Although I can't find half of mine. I know they're still out there somewhere. You, please to drop Q-Bucks. Clue. How exciting. I think the witch just dropped a Q-Buck. The witch just dropped a Q-Buck. And I don't have any inventory slots for Q-Bucks. Alright, what am I going to drop? Gotta drop something. As of Hill 4. We don't need that one. Tomorrow is key day, huh? You still have any crates left, or are you out? Yeah, I do apologize for that. I try to keep the stuff supplied. I think maybe I need to come up with a way to, like, notify players when their chests are empty. That might be a good idea. I mean, when their shop chests are empty. Obviously not any old chest. That would just be ridiculous. Oh, for God's sake, die already. It's so weird being Steve. I don't like it. And profitable too. Gotta make that money. Unfortunately, my server hosts don't accept Q-Bucks as payment. Alright, I'm gonna be... a mouth? I wouldn't call that a mouth, that what Steve has on its face. Oh, come on. Okay. Bunch of books. Really? Does that make me a racist? It looks like he has a little Chinese pagoda tattoo or something. It just doesn't look remotely like a mouth. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm actually running low on lapis here. I'm gonna have to do something about that. And I don't know where I put all of my iron. Let's see what's in the chest here. Alright, looks like we might have to make a little detour to the iron grinder to get some iron for anvils. Tell you what, I'll grab another couple of stacks of leather, or at least one stack of leather, and the rest of this. I'm going to have to do some more mining soon, but for now I do want to get that thing refilled. So we're gonna take a little trip to the iron grinder. Marvelous. Stately does exciting daily chores. Later on you can watch me vacuum. Is it? Is it like a goatee or something? I don't know, man. If you say so, but I don't really see it. So with the new rocket boosters, I guess maybe we don't really need like super tall elytra launch towers. It might still be a good idea to have like a lift-off point. I mean, my tower is fine for that when I'm leaving there, but it might be nice to have something people can use in Urberg near spawn. Where am I going? Metro North. Check. The old head shop. And Splat. I still want to cool it, not Splat, Quicksilver. That's our big abandoned mine shaft. Does it? I don't know if anybody has one yet. I don't think so. I mean, it's not unthinkable, but as far as I can tell, nobody's picked one up yet.
Picked up what?
Rocket booster. Hey Mason, how you doing?
Oh, good.
Alright. Did some cleaning up. I've done something useful today. Go me. You see the rocket boosters, right, Mason? I showed them on stream maybe Friday.
Huh?
The
Sorry?
rocket boosters? Did you see the rocket boosters?
No, I wasn't. I was camping Friday.
They run on fire charges, and they drop off crates. They're basically the same as the rocket boosters and rocket rangers. And they kind of replace bow boosting, because the bow boosting was really messing with server performance.
Yeah, I figured.
Need a few more powered rails over that way. A little slow. Also, people. All the petty vandalism I have to roll back. Oh god, it's one of those strays. They're jerks. They don't actually drop their magic arrows, do they?
They do for me sometimes.
Do. Check it out. I got an arrow of slowness here. Just one, but still pretty cool. I think Infinity doesn't work with the magic arrows, right?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. That's a shame.
If you want, you could always do something like that. You could always probably find a way to change that.
Oh, I'm sure I could, but, you know, it's fine. I do have
I guess it kind of makes sense, too. With unlimited regen or something.
Yeah, and I suppose you could farm the strays, too, for arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely clear how easy that would be, but probably shouldn't leave that here. Let's see, what else do I not urgently need right now? These chests. And one popped chorus fruit doesn't really strike me as being vital, so that should be enough. I'll turn it all into blocks for easy transport. And these we'll just put back. So remember, if you ever have a project that's for the benefit of the community, rails, that kind of thing, and you need iron, we have that tax chest, and there's always iron in there. Alright, HP. Take it easy. See you next time. Zombie's out to get me. He's gonna be too late. Okay. Ended up on the wrong side there. I'm telling you, man. Rails.
This is weird. Every time I try and launch my Minecraft, it like does a little loading bar on the launcher, and then it just disappears and nothing else shows up.
Yeah, that is a little odd. Just exits out?
Yeah. Like, I don't get the crafting table icon.
You don't get the crafting table icon?
Like, that shows the actual game after you turn on the launcher.
Yeah, Minecraft has been having some trouble with its servers today. I think the authentication server might be coming up and going down. He's weak, arms heavy. You know what I'm talking about, don't ya? Really? Entering kit PvP region? How the hell did that happen? Did I glitch through the floor or something? That was just an erroneous trigger. Let's see. Alright, let's head back out and we should be okay. No? Alright, so what happened here? I am clearly not inside the kid PvP region. Exciting new glitches. Always an exciting new glitch. I got my kid PvP kit, but it's not registering me leaving the region now. Well, this is going well. Let's see. Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, you've been playing a lot of Overwatch. What the hell? That was very strange. I don't know what happened there. Something went all glitchy when I went through the portal, and it thought that I ended up in the... Was it saying Killville just now, or was it saying Quicksilver? I was saying Killville, wasn't it? I thought I went into Killville when I went through the portal. I'm not sure why it would do that. It seems fine.
Oh, I just got a notification saying lack of updated graphic drivers. We're sorry, but it seems there was an error while trying to render aspect of the game.
Oh, for crying out loud. You're having all kinds of fun today, huh?
It says I need to update my graphics driver.
You don't. At least not to my knowledge. I honestly think there's something weird going on with the authentication servers or something. Unless you change something.
Right, because I can't load up the Beast launcher or like default vanilla Minecraft.
Right, here's a bunch of iron. Yeah, that's got to be the authentication servers acting weird. I figure if I leave the game, I probably won't be able to get back in either. Professional Minecraft. Yeah, isn't Bad Lion working on some kind of esports gaming league? I find it hard to envision making any kind of esports out of the 1.7, 1.8 combat system, but everybody hates the 1.9 combat system over there, so I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, it could be interesting. I'd be very interested to see how it plays out. But I think if you want to do competitive esports Minecraft, you have to come up with a custom set of combat rules. I mean, you'd have to get rid of things like bow spam and the fast healing effect, and I think, honestly, you'd have to go with something that looks more like the 1.9 combat than the 1.8. But maybe that's just me. I say 1.8, but yeah, it was 1.8. 1.8 was the last version before the combat changes. 1.9 was the big combat update. But I'd be interested in seeing it. I'd definitely be interested in trying it. I mean, if what they come up with for a PvP setup works well, I would definitely be happy to implement the same type of PvP on Toybox. I still need to do some stuff for competitive Toybox too. You have to contact Minecraft themselves. Not sure what you mean. I mean, you can change the way combat works with basic scripts in game. I've done it. I mean, our Toybox PvP, for example, doesn't have the 1.9 fast healing. It uses 1.8 heal speeds, And other stuff, you can implement a lot of stuff that's not default. Just with scripts, it's perhaps not everything, but a lot. I've thought about like disabling bow spam or limiting bow spam to, you know, you can only fire a bow once every second or once every 2 seconds. This is Hyperproton's head collection. He has a lot of cool heads. Look at all those wardrobes. Look at all those dragon heads, for that matter. Pretty neat. Right. Because paper, not cane. Derp. Stately headed derp. Okay, 2 stacks of books, stack and a half of lapis. No, you can do cash prizes. The EULA prohibits forcing people to pay for specific things, but it doesn't say anything about having like cash prizes. That said, I have no intention of doing that. It is much easier to cheat on Minecraft than a lot of competitive games, because in Minecraft the client decides a lot of things, where in most FPSs the server would decide it, like location, speed, that kind of thing. So you always have to have all kinds of anti-cheat measures running in the background to make sure that people aren't moving too fast and things like that. Let's take the nether to the end. Of course, it does mean that apparently nobody can get on the server. Which means I'm all alone here. It's actually kind of nice. It's quiet. It's restful. I like it. We like it very much. I'm gonna do a new function block soon. I've decided that it rains too much here, so I'm gonna create some kind of rain machine head that you can place, and you click it or feed it a Q-Buck or something to make it stop raining. I mean, it's the vanilla. Overwatch has their competitive system integrated into the game. But, you know, Minecraft is a very different beast. Minecraft, Mojang doesn't even run its own servers. The closest thing they do is hosting realms. But there's certainly no global ELO ratings or anything like that, like you get on an Overwatch, or even a Valve game. You know, you could run a competitive Valve game entirely independently from Valve. Weird in the Spiders, clue 4. Oh, I need clue 1. One day we'll get Weird in the Spiders, clue 1, and there will be much rejoicing. Let me just offload some of this junk because my inventory is filling up fast. Alright. I don't know, none of the Call of Duty games really do much for me. I like my shooters to be more kinetic and I guess more humorous. Also the community. A lot depends on the community. And Overwatch has gotten worse, but it's still not as toxic as some of the games. Haven't played it a whole lot lately. I spun it back up a few days ago and I'm rusty as all hell. Got completely pwned. Let's see, so I'm thinking... I'm not sure which chest is which. Let's find out real quick. I should put signs on them. Let's see, the displays don't update immediately, by the way. That's Okay, what I put the book in is the anvil chest. Got it. That means that this one is the book chest. And I'm thinking that's reasonable, right? I think it's 2 Q-bucks for a stack of 16 books. I made 29 Q-bucks. That's not bad. Okay, so let me make a bunch of anvils. Anvil stack, right? Hey, Enderman, don't mind me. Not looking at you. Can't attack me if I'm not looking at you. I think 8 should be enough. I'll put most of them down, but I'll also go down to the end and make sure there's one there. Alright. The end essential store is properly refilled. Make a few more anvils to put over by the farm. I mean the grinder. The Enderman Ender. Choo choo. Trees are so hot. I really kind of want to play some Left 4 Dead 2 again one of these days with some people. I really enjoyed that game. The cooperative zombie aspect was just great. I played like the co-op version against AI mobs with a group of maybe 5 people, 4 of which obviously would play at any given time. It was a blast. I always had a really good time with that. Let's see, so we'll pop down one here, and we'll pop down one here, and I guess I'll put the other 2 back in the shop. Well, the computer seems to be holding out okay with my Franken PSU solution. The fan in my power supply broke. I mean, literally broke. One of the blades broke off. So it was like rattling around in there, and the fan was off balance because it was missing one of its blades. So I had to pull it open, and since I don't have like spare... Why is there a powered rail there? That's weird. Since I don't have any spare 140 millimeter case fans, I jury-rigged a 120 millimeter case fan in there. It looks ridiculous, but I think the airflow's fine. I'm not too worried about it. And at least it's not trying to shake itself apart anymore. Is that I've never played it. I've never played Call of Duty Zombies or much Call of Duty at all, for that matter. This is an interesting setup. I don't know what happened here, but somebody made a really funky ramp. I'd still like to come out here and replace all of these portals with nice looking towers. Doesn't have to be anything elaborate, but just something that looks cool. I don't think anything spawns on glass. Somebody didn't replant. Well, didn't replant everything. Let's see what we can do about that. I guess today's just kind of a maintenance day, especially since I guess nobody can really get on. Am I still Steve? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty close. There's still a couple of blank splotches here. Do I have any bones? Can I bone meal some of this stuff? Nope. Close enough. We'll finish it off when we get back. We do have an insurance vendor down here. Remember, you can buy your own insurance vendor. So if you want to have one with you, or you want to have one at your base, pick it up at the head shop for 8 Q-bucks. Won't break the bank. I get bored occasionally, but the bottom line is most games are just games. I've always enjoyed games where you can build stuff, and of all of the games where you can build stuff, Minecraft is really the only one that doesn't kind of dictate what you can build. I did pick up Imperium, and that seems like a lot of fun. I need to change my bed spawn. I finally changed it to here because I kept getting ganked by creepers sneaking up behind me while I was working. But now it's kind of irritating because I keep spawning out here when I don't want to. But one of the other things that I enjoy about Minecraft is that you can mod it. I enjoy writing the mods and the tools and stuff, coming up with interesting new things and interesting new ways to play. I'm working on a completely new server idea right now. It's still all very early days, but I'm trying to come up with like a kind of a procedurally generated role-playing world, which would basically be vanilla Minecraft with more content. There would be like quest givers and more stuff to explore, more boss battles, things like that. But I've only just started. I put up a development server that I'm working with right now, and the first thing I'm doing is keeping track of villages as they spawn. I'm going to use custom terrain generation to use larger villages and make them more elaborate. I'm going to add different buildings because I'm going to use the villagers for giving quests. They're going to be like individuals with names. Not all of them, some of them. But that means I need more villagers, and I need more villages, and I need to be able to distinguish between villages. So the first thing I've done so far is I've written some code that can tell when a village spawns, and it automatically gives it a name. So when you're walking around, you'll get a notification saying you found the hamlet of Villageton, or whatever. And it'll get added to your logbook. You'll be able to point your compass to it and go back to it whenever you want to. I pay for the servers myself. I take contributions. We have different contribution levels. No benefits or anything, just flair. You get cool flair when you contribute. But yeah, you just do /buy, and then you have the contribution levels. We have 3 different levels. There are a couple of cute little benefits. There are a few emotes you can do as a contributor, things like that, but nothing that changes gameplay or anything. And that pays for some of it, not all of it, most months. The last 2 months have been pretty decent. I've made enough to pay for the bills the last couple of months. But as a rule, I pay for most of it myself. I forgot what I was doing. It's one of those days. Polar bear. I'm going to try to move the polar bear a little bit. Not sure I really feel like that right now. There's something I want to try though. I've been looking at like elevator designs, and I want to see how well the piston pull elevator works on the server here. So what I think I'm going to do is head back to my towers, and then we'll head over to planning for a bit, mess around with that. Every time I see that frickin' cabbage, I think it's a loot crate. Swear to God, I might be an idiot. We've had people try. You know, the world is full of sociopaths. A month ago, I had some guy came on, spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours meticulously griefing the server, found all of the unprotected areas, tore everything he could find down. But the bottom line is, you know, I can undo 2 hours of grief in 1 line of code. We have full rollback support here, so, you know, you look at it and go, okay, you ban the guy, you type rollback, and what took 2 hours to destroy is fixed in 25 seconds. It's most fun when you actually roll it back when they're still on the server griefing, but I normally don't have that much luck. Usually I don't find out about it until after they're gone, which is kind of a shame, because let's be honest, making griefers sad is always entertaining. Alright, Mason, take it easy. See you next time. Hopefully the login servers will actually be accessible next time. Alright, I'm going to head over to planning for a bit and see what I can do with these elevators. So there's... Is this one of the lighting designs for Stately Land? I think it might be. Oh, check this out. That's a cool banner. This is AHP's new place. He's actually finished building it now in PvE. Although I don't know if he got the spider webs. I don't think I saw those. But it's a nice build. It looks very cool. I'm very impressed by this. We'll go check it out on stream soon when he's actually on. Let's see. This is new as well. I don't think I've... a little scene from the life of stoplights and a level crossing. That's cute. It's not... I've never really felt the need to build things like trucks or cars in Minecraft, or indeed roads, because, you know, non-functional vehicles are just kind of set piece. At one point this was going to be the design for our new lobby. We never quite got it together the way we wanted, so I ended up doing one myself, and it turned out pretty nice, but it's not as elaborate as we had in mind at one point. We were going to have different statues in different places and a cool elaborate floor tile. This is part of that, but none of that ever happened, and that's all good. What we have now is nice. I like our lobby. We have a good lobby. Yeah, I've been running a server for a while now. It would be very difficult for somebody, and I know this is like begging fate, but it would be very difficult for somebody to actually destroy the server. We have off-site backups, on-site backups, all kinds of rollback support and protection. The worst somebody could maybe do is take it down for a little while. I mean, we have 2 different levels of DDoS protection. It's not my first rodeo, let's just say that. I'm sure if somebody was dedicated and had the money to get an actual large-scale DDoS, Jesus, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a DDoS block that they could cause some downtime, but even then, it wouldn't be nothing more than downtime. Okay, so the way this works is, let me find some blocks to work with. I'll work with the diorite here, I think. The way this works is that when a piston expands and retracts, right, you're facing down. You're facing down one level up like that. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. It will pull you up above the piston. So in theory, if I were to put a button here and put a redstone patch there, I will end up on top of this piston, which, you know, simple enough, but the idea is you repeat this a bunch of times, and I think if we're going to repeat it, the upper level should be automated. So what we do is we put the piston here, I mean, unless you wanted like a room elevator, like a 1-floor elevator, and then we could trigger it with, well, we could trigger it with, no, we can't trigger it there, but we can trigger it here with string. do something like this. Tripwire is such a pain to work with just because it's so clumsy. You always end up having to use a lot of space for some tripwire. Alright, man, take it easy. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope to see you next time. And string. And then we do basically the same thing. We have the thing there. And then we need there. That should do the trick. So now we press this button. Should go up to the third one. Nope. Oh, I derped, didn't I? Right, we need to activate the one above it, not the one below it, so I still need to basically just do the same thing at this level, which is fine. I'm just a little dumb is all. The only problem is, does this matter? Let's see. Should be okay. Doesn't necessarily look that good. I mean, it's not like you have a nice, smooth internal tunnel, but I think it should work just fine. Although this has to go, right? Yeah. Because that would block the signal otherwise. So let's give this a go. No, nothing. Where am I? Oh, right, because it never deactivates, so we need to come up with a pulse limiter. Or what else? What are our other options here? Could I put a pressure plate here? Would it matter? Would it make any difference if I put a pressure plate there? It would make it smaller, maybe. Let's see what our options are here. So you press the button, you get pulled up, you end up here. Now, one simple option would be to run this on a timer, but with multiplayer servers, you're never guaranteed that timers are going to run the way you expect them to. So that might not be a good idea. So you get pulled up here. Oh, and the pressure plate drops? Why would it do that? That is weird. That's odd behavior. Can't believe that's intentional. That doesn't strike me as being something that's supposed to happen. Then again, what about redstone in Minecraft is intentional, right? So what we want to do is a way to automate this, basically. If we were to take this out, we would need a way to tap that piston, so a short pulse, not a permanent open, because if it's permanently open it won't pull you up, and if it doesn't pull you up it's not an elevator. So a button's easy, right? But you have to hit a button manually. We want something automatic, and apparently we can't use pressure plates, because for some reason they break off the top of a piston when the piston fires down, which I did not know, and it makes me wonder what happens if it's on top of a redstone, on top of a piston that fires horizontally. It breaks. Very strange. I'm not sure why it would do that, but there you have it. So, what can we do to keep it compact? I'm mostly interested in just having something that's elegant and reasonably small. So in theory, again, the string might break. I'm not 100% sure it won't. If it does, this is also not going to work. The string did not break. So that's good. Now we'll use this to power the next piston up, which... Hey Deej. How you doing? Which will be there. But we need to do it in such a fashion as to generate a temporary pulse. Yeah, there's literally not a day goes by that you don't complain about something lagging, Deej. I'm not that interested anymore. Now this thing is still powered on, and I'm not sure why. That doesn't seem to make any sense. Yeah, the skin servers seem to be down. Everybody's skins are messed up. So why is that thing stuck in the down position? Yeah, I'm currently Steve. I kinda wish I was Alex. So this is strange. This thing seems to have decided not to retract. How is this? Oh, obviously that's because the string is causing a trigger. So that's not going to work. So what if we put it on a timer loop? How's that going to work? Can we cause a redstone pulse when this thing retracts? Is there any way of doing that? I don't see how, really. So what are our options here? I know it's not the string that causes the redstone pulse, so if we extend this outwards on either side, maybe we don't have to worry about that. Right, if I trip this now, it shouldn't activate that. Right now I'm kind of messing around with elevator designs. It's getting kind of huge though. I was hoping for something small and elegant, and this is neither of those things. Oh, you know what? I could also just remove these, right? And then I could go back to it being nice and small. I started a little late. I was having some technical issues. My power supply died on me earlier today, and I had to replace the fan in it. But I didn't have the right type of fan, so it's all Frankenstein together right now. But it is working, and it doesn't seem to want to catch fire or anything, so far so good. Okay, but that does still trigger, because, I don't know, diagonal block logic or something. I don't know what the deal is with this BS. I don't know. I might not go much longer. I'm having a pretty quiet day here. Not a whole lot of people on it. I'm not really making much progress with this thing. So I don't know. I might go to 8. I might stop soon. We'll see. I mean, it would be easy enough to do something where the player presses a button every time they go up, but that's not what I want. So what about, I don't know, what if we were to, say, put a fence in here? Really? Well done. I managed to exit full screen while trying to type fence. Because I'm smart. SMRT smart. Now if we go up, it'll still work, right? It'll still pull us up. Yes. But I think now we might be able to put a pressure plate here. No, that didn't work at all. So now I'm not getting pulled up anymore, and I think that's because this block. So it works as long as there's no block here. That's not really viable. And if I were to stand here, hello, Derek the Panda. How you doing? And get pulled up with the fence where it is. That triggers this. So that's good. That's progress, because now we can power this from this without worrying about triggering the one below it. So we would, what would we do? We still need to create a pulse, right? We need to push it down, but we need to let it retract right away. So what's brown and sticky? A sticky piston. Hey, Deej. So now this, in theory, when this is triggered, that thing stays up, because of course it does. Why? Who knows? Piston isn't getting powered. Alright, let's try it one lower, because that makes more sense. Put the sticky piston there. Just do a TPA, man. I'll teleport you. It's not how you spell TP accept, but close enough. right? Maybe? So that generates the pulse, I think. Need to add some delay in this. But it's not powering this because reasons. The block beneath, but not the block beneath and behind. So it's not going to power that either, is it? It is. Okay. I think we're onto something here. Let's give this a go. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we may have a winner here. This seems A, reasonably elegant, B, more importantly, it seems to actually work. So let's copy it a bunch of times and see what happens. So we want to copy this. The base level here works differently, so we're going to ignore the base level. And we'll grab from here to here. And we'll expand it 2 up. And then we'll go 1, 2. Am I at the right level here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, what do you think? What do you think, sirs? Shall we give it a try? Oh, great. So now the bottom one doesn't work anymore. I'm not sure what changed to prevent it from working, but now it doesn't. Go figure, right? Did something change? This button seems to be broken. Alright, I gotta disconnect and reconnect real quick. Hey Panda, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, right, derp. I don't know, the button just broke. Not sure why, but... What are you talking about, DJ? This works. And it's not timing based. So it should work regardless of how well the server's performing or whether the server's overloaded, which is excellent. Alright, well, let's go overboard. Let's make it huge. But before we do that, what do you mean, what is it supposed to do? Are you, like, paying no attention at all? It's an elevator. See? Elevator. I'm being elevated. Neat, huh? Go ahead, give it a try. You just need to stand up against the fence and press the button. And, of course, it doesn't work for you. Did you do anything? Did you try to move or something? I could probably make the timing a little more aggressive on this. I don't know what your problem is. You're doing it wrong. You're being elevated wrong. Shame on you. Let me see if I can... make this a little more sturdy. Don't do that. That should prevent people from getting pushed around too much. Maybe. Oh no, it's doing it to me too. Lovely. And it was going so well. I think probably this wasn't a good idea. Okay, let's try it again. All the way up against the fence. Press button. Bye. I'm going to the stars. Alright, make sure you're all the way up against the fence, in the middle, and just press the button. See what happens. Yeah, the skin server's been going up and down. It's just kind of iffy. Should I have the skins on all of... I mean, the fences on all of the levels? Maybe that would help? I don't know for sure if this is going to change anything at all. But it might. Let's take a look. You keep moving, though, is kind of the problem. Okay, so that seems pretty good. No, I mean you're getting moved somehow. You're not staying in the same place. But I'm not quite sure if there's a specific reason for that or not. It's not happening to me, but it seems to be happening with you every time. So let me tweak the timings on these a little bit to see if we can make them go faster. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Go ahead and give it a go if you want. Seems pretty good. I think we can probably make it go even faster than that. My only concern is if I build something like this and I end up having to do 100 trouble tickets every day because people get stuck in it. Oh, now we're in business. Now we're in business. Alright, I am going to make a bunch more of these, just for funsies. We go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then we copy it from here, which will be, hey Deej. How you doing? Which will be just above this. Nope. A little higher. I was almost there. Right about there should do the trick. Whoa! There we go. And then we repeat the entire process. Wait your turn. So what level was that? Let me... you know what, it doesn't really matter. Alright, and... maybe pistons just hate you. We go up here and // paste. Nope. A little too high that time. A little lower, a little higher, a little lower. Apparently past ye is not a command. Alright. Now we're talking elevator. And the button failed again. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm trying to press it with a bloody axe. This is kind of neat. And there we go. I think we might be onto something here. Give it a try, DJ. See if you destroy it again. Nope, no good. Nice. Didn't even get up the first rung. Let's maybe toy with the timing a bit, see if that has something to do with it. All right. Not bad. I mean, it's an interesting design. I'm sure it's not something that's never been done before or anything, but still kind of fun. Not quite as fast, but it might be a little more reliable at this speed. Seems like it got out of sync there for a second. And there you are. All the way up top. I have no idea how that keeps happening, man. You got some weird mojo going on. F5 mode activates? What do you mean? I don't know what you're doing differently. You're right up against the fence, right? As close as you can get, right in the middle. I mean, it's pretty much 100% reliable for me. You know what it's missing, though? Yeah, you've only managed it the one time. Are there other options than a fence that we could use here? Something that would allow us to go a little bit farther in? Yeah, but they have the same collision radius, don't they? It's true, you can go a little bit farther in with iron bars than with a fence. So let's try that for gits and shiggles. Whoa! Okay. There's one missing here. I guess that doesn't really matter for the operation of the thing as long as you're in the right spot. My only concern here is now maybe you're not close enough to the tripwire to actuate it, but let's try it. Cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. You've got some weirdness going on. We're gonna have to get some other people to try this out. I mean, this does seem to work 100% for me. No, of course not. So, what else are options here? Trapdoor? Problem with trapdoors, people are going to mess with them, but... Okay, not what I was trying to accomplish. So the question here is if I were to do this, right? No, at that point I'm no longer activating the tripwire. But the problem does seem to be that he's getting pushed out this side. So let's change this back. I'm fairly certain it could even be faster. It was working just fine with like 1 tick delay earlier. At least for me. I changed it so the DJ could test it, but it doesn't seem to make much of a difference for Deej. So, no, that's not going to help. There was a problem with this, right? Yeah, you couldn't get pulled up into it. Go ahead and try it again if you want. I'm a little mystified. I don't have... Go ahead and try it again. I turned on my NCP notifications. See if it's something to do with no cheat. Nope. Let me try something real quick. You using a standard vanilla client? No weirdness client side? Oh, forgot where I am. Using a proxy now, and still no issues. Yeah, I don't envision that being the issue. It's possible that No Cheat Plus is triggering something that it maybe shouldn't, which, good lord, I say that a lot because it seems to happen every 15 minutes somewhere. Let me check the No Cheat Plus logs on planning. Where do I keep the No Cheat Plus logs on planning? In the planning directory. Public. Well, let's go for the regular log, see if there's anything to see. I doubt it, but let's check. Nothing visible there. Public. Plugins. No Cheat Plus dot log. Let's try that again. Yeah, there hasn't been a cheat triggered on planning since months ago. Well, weeks ago, because most movement cheats are disabled on planning. So it's not that. You're on a 110.2 client, Deej? Très étrange, non? Très étrange. Well, you know what? I'm going to worry about this another day. Yeah, did I get my skin back? Stevely again, huh? Because apparently today's not my day. But I think this does have a lot of potential. I think there's a fairly good chance I'm going to manage to get this to work reliably. Yeah, feel free to experiment with it while I'm away. I can't stay. Places to do, people to be. But, I mean, I'm getting 100%. I haven't failed this thing once, so I don't know. It's a mystery. Anywho, that's gonna have to do it for today. I'm Steve. Thank you for tuning in, and tune in again next time, 6 Pacific tomorrow. I'll try to start on time tomorrow, and everything goes well. Hopefully we can have some fun, do some toy box stuff. Alright, take it easy, guys. See you next time.